And more you go deeply, when you start training the kata, usually you are the first steps are connecting with yourself. And this is a very important stage. So in the beginning you face, like in the Zen, come up, very easy come up, a lot of things that you don't know about yourself. Because the kata, the breathing, the posture, make you enter inside your unconscious some way. And so your stiffness, your fears, your complexes come out. So you have an occasion, like in the Zen. What do you want to do? You want to run away again, or you can stay in front and finally face what you are. And this is the first stage of the kata. But this process never ends, because every day we are different. So every day you do the kata, it's not the same person do the kata. It's an illusion to think that you already did this kata before, because your body is different, your mind is different at that moment. The elements that combines to make what you think you are changing. So every time is a new adventure to make the kata. And this adventure permits you to feel what you are in that moment, to face yourself like you put in front of a mirror.
And well, maybe that also says something about how we relate to kata, or how we healthily can relate to kata. Because, like Sensei Paolo is saying, of course there is an aspect of facing yourself. Each time you sit down, or each time you do a kata, there's this edge of facing yourself, and of course there's something uncomfortable and something scary about it even. I mean, if I do a kata, even if I do it on my own and nobody's watching, I find it partially scary, because I so clearly feel where I screw up, or where I fake a movement. So it's even if there's no teacher or whatever father figure watching, I still find it scary, because I really bump into myself. And at the same time, each time that I manage to liberate myself from the contractions that I bump into, then it's big joy, because then it absolutely feels full and free. And then there's the whole thing about confrontation, or the scary part somehow dissolves. And I think also what I find quite an important thing is that in this story of being confronted with yourself also ultimately means you're being confronted with your fundamental goodness, because that is the ground in a way of Buddhism, that you are fundamentally good, that you are fundamentally Buddha. You have a Buddha nature, period. And it does make quite a difference whether you already kind of believe that or intuit that or not. If that is at least partially from where you come, from where you live, that makes a big difference how you train karate, or how you do even one movement. If you come from a place where you feel, well, if I trained 15 years and I have 3 black belts, then maybe I look a little bit like a Buddha, and until that time I just keep fucking up, then that will determine how you will train karate and how you will make your movements. And actually, I don't think you can even get to your Buddha nature that way. But whatever is present in goodness will not be expressed. So I think, in order to do karate in a healthy way, in a fruitful way, it's very important that you somehow already, have that good faith about yourself. That as a human being, first of all, you're fundamentally good. Yeah? And I think that's a good, good thing to wonder about. Yeah? What is my view? Well, what is actually my view from where I live my life?